Happy Friday, you guys. I hope you have some fun things planned. I hope it's going to be a warm Friday so you can maybe get outside on a scooter or a bike or something. Let's go ahead and get into our lesson for today. So we don't have a quiz today because we didn't have because Monday was a holiday. So we're going to continue on with division, but this time we're going to focus on division word problems. So before I roll out the introduction questions, I do want to go through this assignment very quickly so you guys are not getting all your answers wrong, because what's going to happen is if you get this wrong because you didn't follow directions, I'm not changing anything. This is it will be a lesson learned to make sure you follow directions the next time. So for guided practice and everything going forward, you need to fill in the blank with a number only. So when you answer this question and you have to answer, I don't need a sentence. I gave you the sentence starter. I gave you the sentence actually. I just need you literally to replace this little blank with a number. So just put a number right here. Don't, if you put a word in the box, it's going to be wrong. And so please don't call me or text me and say, Miss Adams, I put this and this saying is wrong. I'm going to say yes, it's wrong because you didn't follow the direction. So this big old box right here that says fill in the blank with the number only is right in every section. Guided practice, independent practice, and your exit ticket. So again, if you put in 400 minutes because you didn't read this and you just off on your own, you will get that answer wrong because none of my answers are going to include words. If you include a word in your answers, again, it will be wrong and it will not be marked indifferent if you let me know that you got it wrong. It will stay incorrect. So make sure you're following directions. Now that that is said, let's go ahead and get into our two introduction problems for today. So we're dealing with word problems. Questions 1 and 2 are actually not related to division, but I do want to test your skills to see who remembers how to read the problem, annotate the problem in a way that's going to help them know what operation to use. So for number 1, we have Miss Simmons. Miss Simmons is writing a book. She wrote 4,450 words last month. So in 1 month, she wrote 4,450 words. She wrote 6,790 words this month. So I'm already thinking about it and I'm circling my numbers here. In 1 month, she wrote this amount of words. In another month, she wrote this amount of words. How many words did she write during these 2 months? All right, so I need to know the total amount of words that she wrote in 2 months. When I think about finding a total, I think about addition and multiplication. There are no equal groups here. There's nothing of that nature, so I don't need to multiply. This is a simple addition problem. So visually, if I wanted to think about the first month of her writing 4,450 words, and then that second month, her writing 6,799, I can definitely create that bar model and know that I need to come up with my total. What's going to go here? And when you think about your bar models, when you're looking for your total, that is addition. So I'm going to come off to the side here and go ahead using the algorithm. 6,799 plus 4,450. That comma almost looks like a 1. So that's a no-no. Let's make sure you don't do like Miss Adams and make that look like a 1. That is actually a comma. So let me click it a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the addition. 9 plus 0 gives me 9. 9 plus 5 is actually going to be 14. My 4 goes there, regrouping my 1. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus this 1 gives me 12. My 2 goes at the bottom, regrouping my 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 4 gives me 11. My comma comes straight down, or I separate my thousands and hundreds with that comma, or I come 3 in. 1, 2, 3, and use my comma there. So 11,249 would actually go here. That is how many words Miss Simmons wrote in 2 months. We added those amounts together. Let's go with number 2. Amari had 167 cherries. Amari must really like cherries because that's a lot of cherries. So he had 167 cherries. Please don't let the word form of a number trip you up. We need to be reading to the point where we're understanding what we're reading anyway. So we should not be reading one of anything. Like, read this out as a number because we know numbers in word form. After eating some, oh, okay, so he ate some. I know after I eat something, like if I eat some of my potato chips, I will not have the same amount left. He had 42 left. Okay. That 42 is going to be a little funky. That's one circle there. How many cherries did Amari eat? So he ate some of the cherries. We don't know how many he ate, but we're going to figure it out because we know he had a total of 167 cherries. When I think about a total, I know that I have to subtract or divide because I now have a total already. So I'm taking something away from the total. I'm not dividing because Amari didn't share any of his cherries. He simply ate them. So if he ate some of them, you're just going to take away some from that 167 total. So I'm going to create a model to sort of represent that. My total was, or Amari's total was 167 cherries, and he ate. We don't know how much he ate, so we're gonna figure that out. But after he ate some, he had 42 that was left. So that we do know. Whenever we have one part of this model missing, we need to subtract to figure out that part. So I have 167. I'm gonna come off to the side. Minus 42. 7 minus 2, this is a very simple subtraction problem. 7 minus 2 gives me 5. 6 minus 4 gives me 2. 1 minus 0 gives me 1. So the answer to this part of the box is 125. So Amari ate 125 cherries, and he had 42 of those cherries that were left. I'll meet you in the guided practice for our division problems.